closet in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I can't even talk. Must be all that drinking I did this morning. But we are at Monster Mania number 33, and we're going to go around. We're going to see the crowds. We're going to see the vendors. We're going to see all kinds of like stars and shit like that. So we're going to do interviews, and we're going to see what trouble we can get into. It's me and East Coast Cat, and you know that's just a recipe for shenanigans. All right, so let's go. Awesome. Uh-oh. Looking at fingertips. I like this one. I like this one. No, I like this one now. This is good. I can't do this myself. I like to put them on my fingers so I can scratch people. You know, at night, I'm a superhero, like Catwoman. I go around the town and fight injustice. I beat up villains. I take down the bad guys. And to do that, I have to look pretty, with pretty nails. Yay! Where are you from?
From north of Boston.
North of Boston? What's the name of your shop, I guess? Your
Shadows
booth?
on the Wall.
Shadow. Oh, cool. There it is. There, can't see it because it's all blurry, but let's get all the flasks because these are cool.
They're really cool.
Especially for us people that drink a lot. Because we do. We love to drink a lot. There you go. Awesome. There's our awesome friend who came up.
I know. I didn't think you were coming. Well, I didn't know each other's faces. Oh. We should Facebook. We both have my personal information. Neither one of you is contact.
Well, I didn't see anything on.
Yeah, you didn't post anything.
So I saw him.
Yeah.
Like, is Lynn here?
Yeah.
Put it on the down low. I don't want
She
people
didn't
to rob
post
my
anything.
house.
But yet she walks right up and asks, how's my testicle?
Yes. How is your testicle?
It's doing pretty good.
There you go.
How you doing?
Listen, I just want to make sure my friends are okay.
That's right.
Right, not
That's
paying
right.
or anything.
Right?
That's right. Yeah.
I know, it's kind of like
that would be
stalkerish though that I asked that.
No, well,
Well, I was
not really. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Alright.
I have nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
That's all
She
you
doesn't
do.
have any testicles. None.
Oh, they're beautiful pictures.
Oh,
I like them all.
Aww.
I'm always liking them.
Thank you. We don't see you enough.
Yes.
I know. Well, wherever you guys are, just let me know.
You're too far away.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so, no, main room, like that, when you go straight down the thing, you take the right, it's in there. Okay. Towards the back wall. It's nice.
You can be in the shot.
Oh no.
I'm gonna chase you.
So, tell us who you are.
I'm Kate I'm Makeup by Kate, and my name's Kate Gamage.
And you were telling me about these, is it prosthetics?
Yeah, it's prosthetics. We actually used the same material that was used in The Reverend, which just won an Oscar.
I love that movie. My husband made me go to that movie, and I love that movie.
And people always, literally since I was a little kid, because I really do, everyone always thinks me and Leo are related. And I said no, because we look just like brother and sister when he put us together.
Wow. How long does it take to put in, like if we were to do my neck?
For a neck, it depends on the prosthetic. If it's a very intense prosthetic, it would take an hour. But for like a little prosthetic, about 20 minutes.
Very cool. And can we hire you? Like if we were doing a short film or something like that, we can contact you and be like, we need you.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what else are you selling?
We're selling zombie shirts, zombie signs, some makeup like the blood and we have one palette that was actually made by the guy called Toby Sells FX that he actually worked on The Walking Dead.
Very cool.
And you actually can't find those palettes. They're rare right now.
And the Exorcist head?
The Exorcist
Our
head?
floating Exorcist head?
She's not for sale.
Well, no.
But that was actually made in the original mold by Dick Smith.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have fun today.
You have to see it. I'll show you.
want to hug him? All right, we are still at Monster Mania, and I'm here with David, and he's going to tell us about his books that he has authored. So, what do you got here?
Well, I have my first novel here, Kushtaka. It's a story of an Alaskan shape-shifting demon that steals your soul.
I like that.
It's I saw it on Discovery Channel. The shaman who was talking about it had to bless the room after the interview because he was that scared of it.
Okay.
So naturally, I thought someone should write a story about that.
Natural.
I found that no one did and thought, I'll do it.
There you go. Cool. And then you have
My
this
newest novel here, Veritas,
That's
just
pretty
came
thick.
out. It is about 3 times longer than that one.
Oh, it's always good to be 3
it's
times
always
longer
good.
than you were.
This one is the classic story of demonic possession from the point of view of the demon.
No,
He's our main character. We see it. He has to find a human to possess, and we see what it's like from his perspective.
And you know what? He's the underrated character. You never hear from the demon's point of
You
view.
never do. And imagine having the devil himself as your boss. He does. You think your boss is bad? Imagine
know.
having the devil.
Imagine Satan. Like, yeah, he's your boss. And what happens if you don't find a human to possess? You have to
know.
go back and tell the devil that, sorry.
It's not like he's going to write you up or fire you.
Right.
Maybe literally.
What? Like, he can't send you to hell because
You've already been there. He can make it worse for you, though.
So, how long have the books been out?
Kushtaka's been out a little over a year. Veritas has been out for a couple months.
Okay. And where can people find you online if they want to get these books?
They can find me at my website, davetheauthor.com.
Cool. Okay. Good. And do you have another book coming out?
I'm working on research for a third one, also involving demons. I don't want to say too much about it right now.
Nothing. No,
Other
like
than,
a little thing, just exclusive.
Just a little. All right,
Just
tell
a
you
little
what. It involves a Dybbuk box.
What is that?
A Dybbuk box is an old sort of wine box that contains an evil spirit within it.
I like this. I like where you're going with this.
It was the subject of the 2012 film The Possession.
Okay.
It was about a Dybbuk box.
Okay. Cool. I like that.
I've always been fascinated by them and always wanted to write a story about them, so that's what I'm working on now.
That sounds cool.
I'd like to have that one done by the next convention.
Next one, yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. How long does it take to write a book? I mean, you got the first one here.
This one
Right.
I wrote pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Veritas, I actually wrote it as a screenplay first.
Okay.
I was part of a screenwriting group, and it took me about a year to fully write the script version, but I found it just wasn't working as a movie because so much of it was based on spirits you couldn't see.
Yeah.
And one of the people in my group said, you know, Dave, this would probably work better as a novel.
Yeah, because spirits you can't see kind of makes for bad film.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's all about show don't tell. You can't really show that.
Yeah.
So I was able to write the novel in just a matter of about 6 months because I already had the story completely outlined as a script, and I was doing the reverse. I was taking a script I wrote and adapting it into a novel.
Nice.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for the interview. And yeah, I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see the next story. And,
Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to get these 2 books because it sounds interesting.
All right. Well, thank you. It's good.
Especially from a skeptic's point of view.
I respect skeptics. You
do?
guys keep everyone honest.
I agree. Now, you mentioned before we were actually having a good conversation about
were.
ghost hunting with your friend here,
My stepmother.
stepmother, who
She
we're going to talk about her now.
involved
She's
in
behind
ghost
the counter.
hunting. Say hi. She's more involved in, or she was involved in ghost hunting.
Okay.
I've never really gotten into it. I'm a bit of a skeptic myself.
Okay.
I believe it could be out there. I don't want to know for certain. I'm okay just writing about it.
Do you ever bounce ideas off of her?
A little bit, yeah. Actually, she helped me edit my Veritas.
Nice.
One of my editors
Oh,
helped
good.
me with the
Awesome.
the paranormal stuff. But it's something that fascinates me. I just don't know that I want to really experience it firsthand.
You don't want to be possessed, or
It's overrated, I hear.
I don't know how to respond to that. That's good.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Cool. All right. Well, again, thank you very much.
thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Awesome.
You rolling?
I just got these books, and he's gonna bless them for me.
Just in case, make sure there's nothing attached.
I don't want to be possessed.
Not a good thing.
Not again. I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 times.
You've been through it. You
I
don't
like
want
the
it.
third time. The third time was
Third time's the charm. The fourth is just a dream.
It was a charm and a lot of tequila. But anyway.
Yes. All right, let's do this.
Like, I needed to hear.
In nome dei Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti, exerciso te. Amen.
Wow, that sounded all like official shit.
That's
It's
awesome.
Latin. Everything sounds
You might want to do
official.
a blessing on him.
In nome dei Patri, et Filii,
He's going to burst into flames. He's going to burst into flames.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
It's a little hot. Start going to red a little
It's
bit.
suddenly become acidic.
See, he needs to be on the show. He's funny.
That's awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Gumby! Okay, I am here with Joanne, and we're going to talk a little bit about a book that she wrote, or co-wrote, or wrote.
Co-wrote, yes.
Co-wrote. All right,
I'm
so tell us
Joanne
about this.
with the organization Keep Music Alive. We're on a mission to promote the value of music academically, therapeutically, for our overall happiness. And to help us do that, we published a book, 88 Plus Ways Music Can Change Your Life. It's filled with over 150 inspirational music stories from around the world, including about 24 celebrities. And we've been endorsed and received a foreword from Jack Canfield, who is the king of inspirational stories. He is the co-creator of the... Sorry, I got distracted. People walking by.
Brain fart.
Yeah, right. He's the co-creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul series, which has sold over 500 million books. And basically, we have people that gave us stories how music affected their lives. You know, whether it was from the time they were a child to the time, you know, their adulthood. We have stories from people in here, children as young as 11 years old, all the way up to 80. So there's just like, it's just a very motivating book. There's some stories in here that'll make you cry. There's some that'll make you laugh.
I don't cry. I'm dead inside.
I don't
Dead.
know.
No soul.
I think something might happen.
He exercised me, so
Right.
earlier. So I don't know what's going on, but
Right.
what made you want to do this?
Well, we're music education advocates, and we're seeing how music education is being cut in so many schools across the country and around the world, really. And we wanted to find a way to help give back. And we actually donate 50% of the proceeds from our book to music education. And currently, our 3 beneficiaries are the Mr. Holland's Opus Foundation,
Okay.
Guitars in the Classroom, and Spirit of Harmony, which is Todd Rundgren's foundation. And so the donations that we get to them, they use to put musical instruments and musical instruction into schools and communities in need.
Well, that's cool. And
Thanks.
you spoke earlier about fundraisers. that you
Yes,
guys do.
we actually work with different music organizations and school music programs to help them raise money for their groups through the sale of our book.
That's awesome. That's really
Thank
good work
you.
that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Do you play instruments?
I personally do not, but I am a music lover, and I actually have a story in the book, and it's the longest story in the book, about how music changed my life.
See what happens when you're the author? You get to put the longest story in the book. I take up the most room because
Yes.
it's my book.
Yeah, there was a lot to tell, even though I'm not gifted in being able to sing or play music, write music. It really has affected my life in so many different ways from the time I was a child. And I want people to know that you don't have to be a musician for music to affect your life.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I can't sing either, but that doesn't stop me from singing in the shower and, you know, in the car or top of my lungs. Whether
Right.
you like it or not, you'll listen to it.
When I'm in the car singing and I have my children in the car with me,
Yeah.
the first thing they do is put the windows up. They don't want anybody to hear
They
it
don't want nobody hearing mom.
because they know mom can't sing.
That's cool. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Where can people find you online?
You can find us at keepmusicalive.org.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And we're out.
so much.
You're welcome.
Great. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate
I
it.
like doing that stuff. Thank you.
Starting it from scratch, just like we're playing from the beginning. Everything's back on the table, whatever you want to do. But here's the catch. If you played a cut card, the next person gets to start it wherever they want to. But if you have the edit card, that lets you stop it, start it, and it stays connected. Alright, so using the game we were just playing as the example, we're in Nightmare Before Christmas, and we have got Jack Skellington. So we need an actor, we need a quote to end it. Comes to you. I know it's crazy, you don't have those cards in your hand, but you have the knowledge. You have the edit card. You play the X, both of those automatically ending it. Done. And then you say, oh wait, yeah, Pee-wee's in both. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. This becomes the movie card for Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and the game continues. You play this game a million times, and you will not play the same game twice. You never have to buy the expansion packs because you play the game a million times, and now you're running into the same movies. If you're running into the same movies, get on demand. Let's put another one on. You get 160 cards in the deck. It's enough to play with 16 people with the regular rules. You can make your own house rules. 132 trivia cards, 28 strategy cards, a quick start guide, the instruction book, all in a super, super never break Tupperware box. $25 tax included. For the most part, my entire life, it's back here, just hanging up. Nice enough, it's right in your back pocket.
Butt shot.
Just,
Butt shot. Butt shot.
Yeah, gratuitous butt shot.
Butt shot.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun making it. We've been selling it now for a year. We did a big Kickstarter to raise our original funding to get this printing, and we're literally almost sold out of the product. We're in the process of getting our second printing done. So, I mean, and we're officially almost successful. That one.
Big bowl.
Alright, so we are here at Monster Mania, New Jersey, Cherry Hill. And look what I found at that ballad. So, if you do not know this beautiful face, you should. It's sweet. So, I was seeing a magazine with you in it. Which magazine? It was like girls, all girls horror.
All girls horror. It was probably Gorgasm Girls. It's pretty cool.
That would be it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I was like, it looked good.
Thanks. I try.
What have you been in? What are you doing? What are your...
So, another magazine that was cool that was out as I punch a mic was the horror issue of Rebel Ink magazine. So that was pretty fun. We actually did that at Penhurst, and I got to model and do the special effects. So that was a good time.
Because you actually are one of the staff for Haunted Penhurst.
I am. Yeah, I do special effects makeup there, and I get to chase everyone around and get weird. So it's a good time.
The fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff.
So what are you doing here?
Here I work with my friend Steve. He has an oddities store, so he has the macabre, the
Jars of gooey things, nasty.
and horror-related stuff, movie memorabilia. So I come help him out because it's fun.
Seen anything
It's Monster Mania.
interesting yet? Any great costumes walking through
There's
that?
been a lot of great costumes. The steampunk Ghostbusters are pretty neat.
Yeah, they
have a
always.
sweet
I
spot
love
in my
the
heart,
steampunk
I
one.
think.
That's the. I think that's Delaware, right? They're the ones with the steampunk that run Dover Comic Con. Yeah, the guy with the steampunk. John and Carrie. Yeah. So Dover Comic Con. Yeah. And I'm noticing a lot of bears.
There are a lot of bears this
I'm
year.
thinking Leo, the Revenant,
had some sort of
had
inspiration.
Impact this year. Because they
think
don't
you're
look like
correct.
nice bears.
No, they look like very angry bears.
Not cute and cuddly. So,
Some tattoos.
Oh, thanks. I do have a lot of tattoos, I guess. A lot of them they're nice and happy on the surface. I keep the
darker ones.
darker ones a little hidden. Yeah.
That was the darker one.
Oh! I've done
There's
this.
always one.
Like, what was that? Was that the fifth
You can
time?
see Frank and Weenie. Oh look, he's here for the horror convention. That's good. What else? Oh, this one. You can see part of that one.
The bunny?
He's a decapitated jackalope. Hey! legs say "foolish mortals" because if you listen to the entrance to the Haunted Mansion, it's a little interesting if you analyze it in an adult fashion.
Yeah, Disney does that.
So I can say "Welcome, foolish mortals."
So what's your next project? Where are you going to be?
I'm actually getting ready to start a film version of Ligeia, which is an Edgar Allan Poe poem. If you're not familiar, it's pretty cool. So I played
Tracy's head,
Ligeia.
explode?
Yeah, she's pretty excited about it.
Yeah?
So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You know her and Poe. So
She's got a special bond with Poe.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it too much because I don't want to make her feel
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tracy. Love you.
It's fine.
All right, Ann. Well, thank you. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you.
I looked at it.
Awesome. Very cool. I like that.
Can I pick up
With which one?
Absolutely. If I can hide my face.
Nice hair.
It's real human hair.
Oh.
Hand punch.
It's hammer time.
I'm already brain damaged, so.
Yeah, you know. All right, I am here with Red Eye, which is a cool nickname, and you make all this stuff here, right?
Correct. We make all of this all for the film industry, as well as for training the U.S. military.
And what's the name of your company?
Red Eye FX.
Red Eye FX. And what are some of the things like you have faces here?
Correct. These are skinned faces. These are inspired by the Rob Zombie films, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects.
Okay.
But there's a lot of slasher films out there that love to use things like this, so we make them to order, or we just have some generic ones they can pick from.
And what's it made of?
It is made of a platinum silicone. It is designed specifically to simulate skin.
Okay.
So when you feel it, it absolutely feels like real skin. The hair is all real human hair, hand punched. The makeup does not rub off. It is permanent on.
So do you ever like sit at home and just wear them?
Not that I'm going to tell you publicly, no.
Okay, all right, that's a good enough answer. And the weapons, you have some weapons here?
Weapons, we do have some weapons. We have everything from the simple axe, which is a foam top, wooden handle. The more expensive version is the 100% foam,
okay.
Which most stunt professionals prefer the 100% foam, but the cost goes up dramatically when we have to make that. So these are our conversions.
Okay.
But we do have smaller pieces. They're very popular. The railroad spikes, which, while they look absolutely real, they're absolutely fake.
That's awesome.
This is a actual favorite. This one was actually used in a film recently by Kane Hodder.
Okay.
It's called Checkpoint. It was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. This was selected by him to be used in a slaughter room.
Sweet.
These just came back from the slaughter room. Wow. This was actually in that as well as the pickaxe. What do we call the pick hatchet? We found the head. We don't know what it was, so we just went with that. It looked right.
It looks good. I would use that. That's good. And you have horns?
We do. We sell horns. These we designed just more specifically for the convention circuit. Right. Again, we have just our cosplay horns, spring box. These are foam.
Okay. Oh wow.
They're foam. These are acrylic. And then we have the deer horn. The ram's horns, which are up here. We have them on cross-dressing Jesus.
That's cool. About how long does it take to make some of these things?
Oh, they vary. Oh, we have our fingers. I forgot about those.
Oh, fingers. I like that. Real bone in them.
If you ever really want to, like,
Wait, you
really
said real bone?
Yes.
Like a real human bone?
Yeah, real human bone.
Oh, that's even awesomer. It's like authentic.
One of the fun jokes I always like to use these things for is I will take them and I will offer them to somebody and say, here, I've always wanted to give you the finger.
Cool. So how long does it take, say, like for a finger? How long does it take to make that?
About half an hour.
Really? Yeah. And just pours it into a mold, and then
we have a mold that we use that we pour them into. We pull them, we paint them. The bone is actually put into them while casting.
Okay.
And then we put the fingernail onto it, dirty it up a little bit. Boom, done.
Nice. Wow. That's
yeah,
cool.
we figured it's about 30 minutes to make each one, but we usually make 10 or so at a time.
Right. Okay.
So,
cool.
we have about 6 different hands cast, so we have 6 different sets that we can make.
Nice.
We have Cody, who's actually a lobster boy.
Oh.
We have my hand.
That's your hand. Cool.
Scott's arm. We've got her foot.
Sorry to hear about that.
Oh, she just limps a little.
That's cool. You got lots of stuff here. That's really cool. Oh,
yeah, those are breast knucks. Those are just fun. We decided to make those for conventions. They're Cthulhu relics. Everybody knows who Cthulhu is. He's got the squid tentacles. So we make those for them. They're preserved. There you go.
Very cool. Very nice.
You know, everything like that. But we also have the actual prosthetic horns. These actually have a silicone base that you apply to your head.
Cool. Very nice.
And then you put the horns into that. And they'll stay on. If you get our kit, they'll stay on all day.
Very nice.
She's actually worn some ones that we almost took her skin off trying to get them off. That's how good the adhesive we use is.
Awesome.
We just do anything that's fun and gross.
Right.
You know, as I tell people, if we can make you scream like a little bitch, vomit, or piss your pants, we've done our job.
I love that. I love that. That's awesome.
So,
cool.
You know,
where could
and now, how old is your audience? Because we do have something that's.
Our audience is, all over the place.
Well,
we have teenagers. We have older guys.
I'll go ahead and show this if you think it's okay.
Sure. You can show whatever you want.
Anybody who's heard of Ed Gaines, or Ed Gein, excuse me, knows who he is. It was a mass murderer out of Wisconsin who the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film was based on. One of the things that was found under his bed was his belt. His belt had conchos on it. Those conchos were actually
nipples.
Women's nipples.
Nipple, 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 nipple.
We designed these specifically for this convention. You can touch it. It actually feels like skin.
It really does feel like a real nipple. I like that.
This is the more modern version where we pierced it. Yep. We have the pierced. We have the unpierced as well. These are something we made specifically for this convention. They're $10. They're just fun. So, but we do restrict the people. You got to be 18 or older really to buy it.
Okay.
You know, it's something personal.
It's a nipple.
Yeah.
Everybody's got nipples.
So.
Cool. So where can people find you online?
We are at redifx.biz. Use my card.
Awesome.
There you are. You can show that. Scan that. There you go. Boom. We don't actually have an online sales. You just have to email us. Tell us what you're looking for. If we don't have it, we'll make it.
Cool. Yep. So you can just whatever you need.
Yep. Whatever you need, we can make it. We've done for the military. We do simple gunshot wounds. We do full body burns, both fire and chemical. We actually blow a guy's leg off. He is actually an amputee, so we actually build a bloody nub that goes on the end of his leg. We do find his foot nearby.
You got a question? No? Okay. You look like you had a question.
Actually, I have an image on here that actually give you an idea of the burns that we do. Because I am very proud of my team for doing this. They did such a phenomenal job. Oh yeah, she's wonderful. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, too far.
Too far.
Here we go. This is the chemical. This is the fire burn that we do.
Holy
That's a third-degree burn.
That really looks like a burn. That's damn good.
That's one of our girls. That's Olivia. Her name's Olivia Register.
Nice. Got it.
Sorry about that. Cool. What else would you like to know?
What's your best seller?
At conventions?
Yeah.
The horns.
The horns?
Absolutely. Without question, the horns. Because they're simple, they're instant satisfaction. You literally just put them on your head, mess your hair up a little bit, go. Done.
Very cool.
It's very simple. And they range from $15 to $35.
Not bad.
So very reasonable price.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate the interview.
And here I have this for you.
Alright, so we are in Monster Mania, New Jersey. I've said that a few times. Sorry.
We're in New Jersey? Oh,
I think so.
okay.
Yeah? You make movies.
I do.
Why?
Why? Because I love movies, and I'm creative, and I just have all this energy
Time
and lots of extra time at night. I'm a night owl.
Oh, it sounds like Kenny.
I think all creative people are,
Yeah.
up late at night creating, and I have all these ideas, and I have to put them out so everyone can check them out.
Very cool. So you have, what, 6 movies?
I have a trilogy, Merry Horror, Sheriff Tom versus the Zombies, and Witch's Blood. And then I have a short film called Legend of Zeke, which is kind of for kids, and a TV series called Zombies Incorporated.
Okay.
Season 1 and 2, and we're going to do a 3rd season this summer.
Wow.
And I have
So you're like not just doing a movie.
No.
No, you are busy.
Yes, and I have a new movie called Pretty Fine Things.
Now this is the one Kenny was telling me about.
That's it.
You were doing what? You were on air live promoting this?
I don't know. Was it? No, was I? I've never met Kenny before.
Well, he was reading what you were posting, so I think we were.
I was on Instagram.
Ah.
And yeah, this is about Walter. He's a serial killer, and he likes his pretty fine things and collects them in the basement and
He
dolls
collects
them up.
in the basement.
It just premiered last month, and we had a sold-out show, and hopefully we'll get some distribution soon, and we're going to put it out. I'm not going to put it out myself. We're going to have someone else put it out. We're going to do the film festival circuit. So it stars Joe Parascan, who also was Sheriff Tom in my other movies. And we have Lynn Lowry, too, from The Crazies, and Andrew Divoff from the Wishmaster himself is also in this. And
very cool.
A lot of great New Jersey and New York actors, too. Camilla Perez, she was just on Law & Order and Blue Bloods, and Laura Renahan, and a lot of great people.
So where can we watch it?
You can see the trailer on YouTube. Just type in Pretty Fine Things. All my trailers are on YouTube and
we
online.
can buy your other movies because
Yes.
this hasn't been released yet.
Not yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is
Hopefully
still
later
in
this
production.
Yes.
These we can find where?
We can find them. Well, I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/Ryan Scott Weber. We have a web store. If you just type in Weber Pictures Company web store on Google, you'll find us.
Okay, and on Instagram?
Instagram is Ryan Scott Weber too.
Okay, perfect.
Just search my name and you'll find everything. Then we got Walter's Killer Hot Sauce. Do you like hot sauce?
I like hot sauce. My husband loves everything. Has to be hot sauce.
Your husband?
No.
Oh.
I'm a total wuss when it comes
Oh, okay.
See, he's a total wuss when it comes to food.
Oh, okay.
Period.
Food? You don't like food?
Not-
That's
not-
Doug Roguski over there. He's our producer of the new film and a couple other stuff.
He just doesn't like spicy or different. Wait, repeat that?
Sorry?
Repeat that so that they can
I'm
hear
sorry.
you.
My name is Doug Roguski. I'm the producer for Weber Pictures Group, and I've been with Ryan for a little over 4 years now. Started off with him in Witch's Blood. Did some small character background acting, and this latest movie we have, Pretty Fine Things, is absolutely off the chart. Professional sound, drone shots, 4K. It is 100% different from what Ryan's used to doing. Ryan is now the Alfred Hitchcock, Spielberg of crazy psychotic movies. It's that good. We're in a lot of film conventions, and that's it. Wow, what are you cutting it for? This is good. This is serious. We're going to be doing a lot of film conventions this year and hopefully garnish some nice awards and looking into a distribution deal for maybe later this year, early 2017, and then we're on to some more projects.
Like sci-fi, but getting it out there. there, like on network television, or are you thinking more like
a distribution
movie?
Company, Anchor Bay, maybe Lionsgate. I mean, there's so many out there. It's trying to find the right one. But yes, obviously we could lease out to Sci-Fi. It's an option, and we'll see where it goes from there. But we're looking to go onward and upward and make some even better quality movies, if that's even possible in the future. He really raised the bar in the independent film community. And that is a quote. And I'm 100% confident about him and his work. That's why I got behind him. He's one of the best guys out there. He's a great guy to work with. He does excellent camera work, fantastic editing, everything. He's on the ball. And he's also the former drummer for Crash Romeo, if nobody knows that.
All right.
Get everything in there?
I think we got everything in there. Oh, there's a lot of information.
Yeah, I play drums. I do play drums.
So if you need a musician or a, camera guy.
I love this microphone. It's awesome.
Yep. Lightsaber.
Yeah.
We'll hit the old button. Take his face off.
Oh.
Lightsaber.
Be careful. What color is it? Red?
I keep doing that.
Oh.
He's been a butt today. All
That's
right.
it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. What do you want me to do? You want me to do something? Oh.
What do you got? What do you got? Comedy or horror?
You want me to say Geeks and Ghosts?
Everyone has gotten so much better. How much you love Geeks and Ghosts.
Okay. Are you filming?
Yes.
Hey, my name is Ryan Scott Weber, and I love Geeks and Ghosts. In a world where geeks and ghosts run amok.
I'm Ryan Scott Weber from Crash Romeo.
There you go.
I don't know.
You gotta do that. Come on.
Yeah. Good.
What do you want? Oh, I'm Ryan Scott Weber from Crash Romeo, and you're watching Geeks and Ghosts.
Awesome. That's good.
How about?
Japanese.
I'm Ryan Scott Weber, and I'm sexy, so you better watch Geeks and Ghosts. Let's see. What movies you got?
Well, what was the first one?
What's the one that you love the most, that you're most proud of? It's like picking your favorite kid.
None of them. This one.
That one that we can't get yet.
We can't get that one yet.
I've worked a year and a half on this one.
All right, what's your second favorite?
Well, if you like funny stuff, season 1 and 2. Season 2 is really great, and I act like an idiot in this.
That's always good.
Is it like a...
It's like a fake reality show. It's filmed like a reality show, like The Office kind of is, but we're like, it's like Ghostbusters meets The Office, where we go on these zombie calls. So people call us up and we say, "Zombies Incorporated, this is Billy," and I, do this whole thing where we go around in a minivan and kill zombies. We go on little calls, but we get interviewed to the camera, and the cameraman's filming it all, like following us around. So,
I'm good.
Like Ghost
I'll take that one.
It's more like Beavis and Butthead. Kills on.
we shoot an episode in one day. That's it. It's that fast.
That's all.
There's 8 on here and 5 on this one.
Wow.
And then we're doing season 3 this summer, I think. But the fan favorite is this one.
That one? This one? That one.
So, all right, we'll give you these 2. You guys can share it?
Yep.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys rock.
All right.
Because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
This one is a little better of quality. Now, don't judge me on the quality of those, because we've gotten much better. This is, 2012, I think, 13, something. 11, 12, 13, I think. I did this in 14, and this was 14 and 15.
And then we went into pretty fine things full blown.
This is my 11th time here at Monster Mania.
Awesome.
In a row.
In a row. You should get like a t-shirt or something.
I know.
You should get in the world, like a little block. Okay, I've been here so many times.
Here, I like to
I think Doug Hagen said
accept
he
my
was going to get
word
some shirt that said we've
for
been
the
Monster Mania 12 times.
hottest-
No, we don't.
Most dedicated.
guest
Monster Mania, most
at Monster
dedicated.
Mania.
Yeah, there's a little bit of,
Walter
of
wants to kill
the
you.
3 girls in that bottle.
You can't really see. It says Walter's Killer Hot Sauce, made with pretty fine things.
So it's got a little Tracy, Donna, and...
It's really good, actually.
There you go.
It's a really good hot sauce. It's not too hot either.
We'll kill you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
Sexy
you.
hot.
Thank you,
Sexy
guys.
hot.
Thank you, guys.
Sexy.
Sexy hot.
Sexy.
Absolutely.
You are.
It's like that old lady says, I put that shit on everything.
What commercial was that for? Frank's Red Hot.
You didn't want to mention it. I didn't mention that.
Well, this is better.
You know that old lady on TV.
We go this Wednesday.
Do a commercial for the hot sauce.
Yeah, experiment with it. It's
Here, wait, let me film me now. Oh shit, people are here.
It's an interview, filming an interview.
It's an interview. It's a double interview.
Adam's message.
It's a paradox. It's like looking into a mirror, looking into a mirror. Ghosts and ghouls? Yeah.
Ready? Oh wait, I took a video. What's up? Who are you?
I'm Kat from Geeks, and we do marketing, and we are here enjoying DVDs.
Awesome.
But then
Oh wait.
there's hot sauce. Better than Frank's Red Hot.
Better.
Better.
Because it's hotter and sexier. Look at that fucking bottle.
Wow.
That's sexy.
So apparently
And we said the F
he doesn't
word.
like hot sauce.
I don't like hot sauce, but I like sexy. And I do sexy. I can show you some legs.
My God,
I find this to be slightly awkward.
All right, now I'm gonna make.
He's a little
All right,
awkward.
we're here.
right.
This is a behind-the-scenes look at the interview from Geeks and Ghosts, right?
That's right. We're filming right now.
And who are you?
My name is Kenny. I'm one of the co-hosts.
Awesome.
My other co-host is in California. His name is Lou, but he's not important. It's just me.
Where are you from, Kenny?
I'm from Philly.
Oh.
I'm from Philly, and we came out here.
I've always been from Comic-Con. I've never seen that.
Well, that's because I'm like a nation.
I've been a guest of yours.
Right here. Hell yeah.
I'm a Philly fan.
Great interview. Best freaking microphone ever.
It seems a little awkward that he said that the hot sauce is sexy, but I'm just going to go with it because I'm a Philly fan, so we've been a long time. He said sexy, and I'm not even gay. He's too sexy for this hot sauce, and I don't know.
Not the sexy.
I'm not gay, but I could be bi. But I'm not. But I might be.
You could be
for him.
Maybe for me.
Yeah.
I have burned.
I will sue you.
Men.
Oh, guys from Philly are sexy.
We are.
Take it for a penny.
We're fucking awesome.
Right. Uh-oh.
Selfie.